Hey folks, it's Colin here from Sparing Outdoors, and this little video is a wee review of the Vango Ignite Firestarter. That's it there. And it's a little Firestarter, and it's magnesium alloy with a steel striker. Now, I've sold quite a few of these to scout groups over the years, and the feedback I've been getting back in these is that they're really easy to use and they spark really well, so it makes things really easy to light. So I'm going to do a wee review. I'm going to do some common things to set fire to that you would be using, whether you're a bushcraft or a camper, mountain expedition, whatever you were using, your gas, your lint, your cotton wool, some of the few common easy stuff that will light. I'm going to test this out on it to see how good it is. Now, at first appearance, it's very good. It's very, as you can see, it's very small. It's probably, 3 inches long. It's very compact. There's your striker, and there's your magnesium alloy. And the thing I quite like about this is the colour. And so it's got a wee loop there for tying things or hooking things onto as well. A wee lanyard. The good thing I like about this is the colour. If you're like me and you set things down on whether you're in a forest floor or out in the mountain, you set it in the grass. If it's green, browns, blacks, it can be quite hard to find. And if you're like me, you'll lose them. So the orange is quite easy to spot. It's a very bright colour. So if you set it down, it makes it easier to spot. It might eliminate the chances of you losing it because it's not very big. But being a bright colour against that sort of dark brown background and the forest floor, the bright green and the fields or whatever, it should be easier to find, so that's a plus. So let's give it a wee test here and see how it goes. I haven't actually used this a couple of times myself. I've never actually used them because I've got my own firelighter, so I've just got myself one I'm going to use, and we'll see how it goes. So we'll test it here, and we'll see. The first thing we'll test the easiest thing first, which will probably be the gas, so we'll move on to the gas. So the first thing we're going to try is the gas. It's just a wee compact stove, and there's the gas on. First go, very easy. So success on the gas. We knew that was going to happen because gas will take a spark very easy. So good start. So we'll move on to the next thing. So the next thing we're going to do is your wee meth stoves that will be in transies and things like that, and this should be the next thing that should be easy to ignite. So we'll do the mess. There you go. It's lit first go as well, so that was easy. So our next thing is just a plain old cotton wool, wee cotton wool ball all fluffed up. So we'll try it now. There we go again, first go. The next item on the list is lint from the dryer. Very common. Take it out of your tumble dryer, and very good for fire lighting as well. As you see in my videos, I can quite use lint a lot. Took 3 sparks there, but I missed the first 2, so the third one caught it. So again, fairly impressive. Did the job. Last but not least on the list is the gel stove. Well, it's not actually a gel stove, it is a gel stove, but it's the gel that we're going to ignite now. It should be a lot harder than the meth because it's just not as flammable as the meth. But we'll give it a go, see how it works. Oh, there we go. And that's that lit. So that's not too bad. And that's the gel stove. Again, on a previous video, I have reviewed this wee gel stove as well, so it's pretty good gel stove. So this is it in the dark, so you can see the spark. So there's a decent amount of spark in it, so you can see it. It's just pure dark, so you can see the spark. Well, that's the wee review there, guys. I only did it in 5 very simple materials that a lot of outdoor people would use that might be in the fire lighting kit. From your wee gas stove. Lots of people have wee gas stoves when they're in expeditions and stuff. This is perfect for that. It says it can be used in all types of weather, but most fire starters you can use in all weather anyway, so that's no different. So again, it's good for all weather, so gas stoves not a bother. The wee meth stoves or things that take meth, perfect. Again, it was really easy, it used it really well. The cotton wool, the lint, and the gel stove, these are all simple things that a lot of outdoor people would use anyway, and this worked very well on all 5 of them. But I suppose things for lighting to get a fire going. And yeah, very impressed with it. Very easy to use. There's a very easy handle. It's like a wee thumb grip. Very easy. The striker. Now, a lot of things that I have a lot of problems with strikers. A lot of strikers that you get, especially in these small, cheaper firelighters, is it's just a thumb grip. A lot of times, only a thumb grip, only a finger and thumb. And a lot of kids in particular, they find it very hard to grip because they don't have the downward force to get the strike. This one here, you can grab it with your fist, so it makes it a lot easier for kids as opposed to using to strike it. So that's a plus on this thing. Again, it's very compact, so if your space is an issue when you're going on your wee expeditions or going out, that's not going to take up much with the size of a lighter. So, again, I like the colour. It's nice and bright. It seems to be well made. Sometimes you get wee cheap firelighters and fire starters, and the alloy and the flints and that would come out of them, and so would the striker. This here seems to be really well built, but again, I have to test it better. And all in all, I would really rate this one. I would give this a really high score. If I was going to give that a marks out of 10, I would definitely give it a 9 or a 10, because I quite like it. It was really easy to use in comparison to some smaller, some fire starters and around the same size. So yeah, this one here is a wee bit dearer than some of the other ones. You'll pick this up between £7 and £10 for this little fire starter. You know, all the rest of me are £3 and £5. This is definitely a far better fire starter than some of them cheaper versions. And yeah, if you ever think about getting a wee fire starter and you want one that's probably going to be of good quality and not going to let you down, I would highly recommend that. The Vango Ignite fire starter. As I said, I just use simple materials that are very common for outdoors people to use. I didn't use any natural materials in that because it was just a review in my shade. But anyway, I hope you enjoy keeping safe during the coronavirus. It sort of threw spanners in the work for me getting out in the hills. Here in the UK and Ireland, the advice is stay indoors. Don't go out. So I'm trying to adhere as best I can to them rules. Also, one of the governing bodies on this island of Ireland is Mountaineering Ireland, and they have told all hill walkers and mountaineers, or hill walkers and climbers, just to avoid the mountains, and they'll be there after this pandemic's over. So again, I'm going to adhere to that as best I can. So that's why I'm going to do these wee reviews, and hope everybody's safe. And thanks for watching. Highly recommend this wee fire starter.